We'll be going over IRS Notice CP212. This is a notice that you might receive if the IRS incorrectly assigned more than one employer ID number to you. So we'll talk about this notice. We'll talk about what it means, where you can get some more information from the IRS website. But first, let's take a look at the upper right-hand corner. You'll see the notice number, CP212, the notice date. In this case, it was February 9th, 2016. There should be an employer ID number and a contact phone number. Over here on the left would be the address information for both the IRS office that issued this notice as well as your entity. So whether it's your business or your trust or estate, this would be the address on file. If you notice that the address needs to be updated, if you've recently relocated, or if the correct address is not on file, you can update your address, and you should, to make IRS correspondence that much easier to receive. In this particular case, you don't need to take any action. This is purely an informational notice, but there may be some future notices that you receive where the IRS expects you to take an action. And usually the action will be based on a certain number of days from the notice date, and that does not account for any mail forwarding that might happen if you have the incorrect address on file. So best practice, keep your address up to date. You can call the IRS, or if you don't feel like waiting on hold for a very long period of time, you can file the change of address form. For business owners, that would be IRS Form 8822-B. For individual taxpayers, that would be IRS Form 8822. And we'll put links to resources we've created on both forms in the show notes. So basically what this is saying is, here's your employer ID number. This one is the one that is incorrectly assigned. So the IRS is consolidating all of your tax information to the new EIN, this correct EIN. And this is the one that they're instructing you to use. So you're going to want to make sure that your EIN is correct before you make your deposits with the bank or financial institution that processes your tax payments. The electronic fund transfer payment system that employers are supposed to enroll in. So you'll want to make sure that your EIN is correct for that. You'll also want to double check your tax record just to make sure that all of your taxes are appropriate, like your tax history is appropriately assigned under the correct EIN. So if you previously applied for and received an EIN but you misplaced it, then you can, there's directions on how you can relocate that EIN or call the business and specialty tax line. So I'm not sure why the contact phone number is redacted, but it is. And then there's a link here to the page on the IRS website where you can get a little bit more information. So you don't need to respond. Make sure that you have the same EIN on file. Make sure that if you have questions or if you believe there's an error, then please respond in writing, or you can call that 800 number at the top of the notice. So bottom line, you don't owe the IRS anything because you receive a CP212 letter. However, you should make sure that you double check your tax history. And if you have any observations, if you have any questions, or if you have any disagreements with what the IRS did to consolidate your tax record, this is the time to speak up when you receive that CP212 notice. So as I mentioned, we'll put links in the show notes to some of the resources we've created on various forms and articles that might be relevant to this video. So if you like our articles, please subscribe to our newsletter. If you like our YouTube videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, or if there's a topic that you'd like to see in an upcoming video, please hit me up in the comment section. Thank you very much and have a great day.